I'm going to show you how to get rich and grow a garden. So it's actually really, really easy. So it depends on where you're at in the game. But the general idea is you need to have something like this right here. So this crazy looking mess. Okay, I have 2 of these, actually kind of 3 of these right now. And each one of these is worth like $500 million or something like that. So the general idea is that you're going to go to the seeds. And if you're brand new, you're just going to buy strawberries and you're going to plant a bunch. You're going to harvest them and sell them over and over again in order to get enough money to collect orange tulips, daffodil seeds, watermelon seeds, pumpkin seeds, and especially bamboo seeds. Okay, so all you got to do is just plant strawberries, sell them, till you have enough money to get them. If you already have that much money, you're good. Then just keep buying these. Okay, and we'll talk like late game after this. So those are the ones to get through the mid to late game, make billions, and then from there it's just, you know, end game stuff. So what we do next is we just, every 5 minutes, you check the shop, you collect those, you collect those, you collect those, you collect those. Okay, and then also every 5 minutes, if you have enough money, you're going to check the gear shop. And you're going to look for the sprinklers, and also, if you can afford it, a lightning rod. Although that's, I think, 10 million. Master sprinklers, 10 million. Maybe lightning rod's $1 million, I think. But anyway, as much as you can afford, if all you can afford is a basic sprinkler, that's fine. If you can't afford any, that's fine. If you have enough money from any of the crops you already have, then buy, make sure you have at least one of each sprinkler. Or if you have a lot of money, just buy them as you see them. In my case, I have so much money, I just literally buy everything from here every 5 minutes, no matter what. Okay. So then after that, you're pretty much ready to go. And so the general idea is, now I can't even do this right now. I'll do this after I harvest, but you can only have 800 crops, and I'm already capped at that. So what you will do is you'll go to your tools, and you'll take your sprinklers, and you'll put all of your sprinklers on the bar. And what you'll do is, I'm not going to place them right this second, but, you know, you go to put them down, and you'll put them all within range of each other. So, like, ideally, you'll clump all of them. Like, here, I'll just waste some of these to show you. So, like, say these were all the different ones. You would place them like this. And then what you do is you have 5 minutes then to go to your crop. So let's say those tulips, especially bamboo. If you have a lot of bamboo, that'd be your time then, assuming these were all the different sprinklers that you have. And while they're going, inside of the range of them, you'd want to, you know, plant bamboo as close together as you possibly can. That was not a very good example. But you'd want to plant the bamboo as close together as you possibly can, like this. And just clump as much bamboo and as many tulips into this small space as physically possible, okay? And you're going to do that until you either run out of seeds or until 5 minutes pass. Now, if you do this right, you should have something like this disaster over here, okay? So this is, I think, like 160 bamboo plants, all that were placed around like a set of 4 sprinklers. And then after I run out of bamboo, after you run out of bamboo, then you're going to cover the outside of the bamboo with any tulips that you have. And the reason you put the bamboo in the middle is because what you want to do, and I already have one in there, is you're going to want to go to the center of one of these clumps and put a lightning rod like this right here. So when you finally get the lightning event, it'll hit all of that bamboo with lightning, which will make it worth 100 times its base value. Also, during the lunar night event, so make sure you get on every top of the hour for 5 minutes to 10 minutes, because very often during the lunar event stuff, so like the lunar event over there, during the nighttime for the lunar event, there's very often meteor showers, and those will also make your plants worth like 80 times or 100 times, something like that. And so if you combine those can stack, and then it makes them worth just a crazy amount of money, okay? Like this giant, you can see this giant bamboo lightning. It's been struck by lightning. It's been hit by a meteor shower, and it's covered in ice. If I harvest that thing, it's probably worth like 50 million or something, 100 million. I don't know what. It's worth more than 10 million at least, okay? And I have tons of these things, just insane amounts of these things. So you just clump all that stuff up, wait for it to get hit by stuff, and then you harvest it. Now, I've been waiting to make this video before I harvest this clump over here, because this clump needs to be reset. It's been hit by lightning, it's been hit by meteors. I don't need this anymore. I need to replace it, and I can't place any more plants because I have 800 plants. That's the cap right now. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to see how much this stuff is worth. So I'm going to grab all these plants. I'm also going to have to unfavorite these, because another thing you can do to make money when you're making this much money is you can favorite the super plants so you don't accidentally harvest them. So you see this giant bamboo? I spent $1 million, $1 million shekels in order to favorite it, so that way I don't accidentally harvest it while I'm waiting for it to get hit by lightning and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to actually unfavorite this here in a second. So let me go to my tools now. And I've been dying to see what this thing's actually worth. So my favorite tool, we're going to unfavorite this bamboo, okay? Now we can collect this bamboo. And then we'll take a look at that bamboo by itself at the end, if I can find it in my inventory. But we're going to do this until we have... Oh, it's something else, and here's another example of that. I need to favorite this thing because I do not want to accidentally get rid of that thing because that thing's going to be worth a ton of money when it gets hit by lightning. Okay, we're at max backpack space. I'm going to see if I can even find... okay, you know what? We are never, ever going to find that thing. I could skip ahead and see if I can find it. I'll literally just click through all these and then see if I find it. Okay, I'm not sure if this is it or not. This might be it. Let's see if it's it. I don't know. This is my best guess, man. All right, let's see. How much is this worth? This is worth 17 million. All right, cool. All right, well, I have a full inventory of crazy stuff. Let's go ahead and dump this inventory. That was 109 million. It actually lagged the game because I had so much money. And I'm not even done harvesting this stuff. So we still got whole inventories to get. And so you see the point here. That was probably like, I don't know, 100,000 shekels worth of seeds. And when I'm done harvesting all this, it's going to be worth like, I don't know, 250 million or something like that. So just crazy amounts of money. And this doesn't even count any recurring things. Like if you end up with dragon fruit or you end up with, you know, anything super valuable that also gets hit by lightning and all that stuff, then it can get just totally insane. Okay, I think I've more or less grabbed everything here. I'm going to grab this golden bamboo. I've been wanting this thing too. Grab these. We need to do a full reset over here, actually. So let me just grab this too, and this, and this. Okay, clear it all up so that way I can come back here and redo it again at a later date. So let's sell the second batch, and let's see how much this one cluster was worth. I want to sell my inventory. And that's another 87 million. So right there, I was able to get basically 200 million. And this one was not as thick as this second one. This one over here is going to be worth probably like 400 million to 500 million. There's also a beanstalk in here that has some insane stuff that I need to harvest. I'm just waiting for all of them to get hit by lightning. So, I mean, it's crazy money, guys. And you can do it so early. You literally just buy bamboo, tulips, daffodils, throw them down around a sprinkler, and then just wait for them to get hit by lightning and wait for them to get hit by meteors. And what I do recommend is spreading them out. So say, for example, you put one right here, you put one over here, and like basically 4 total, one in that clump and then one where I clumped it right here. So like this spot right here, but on all 4 areas. So there, and then the opposite on the other side. That way you have the biggest coverage of area. So no matter where a meteor hits in your garden, it will hit something. Same for a lightning strike. And so you'll guarantee to at least get something to get the 100x if you spread them out enough like that. But you want to put them around sprinkler because then you can get super giant ones more often and mutated ones more often and stuff like that, which is going to increase your margins by an insane amount of money. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So hopefully it helps you out. This is my best money-making method for the mid-game. And then late game, it's going to be you literally just get beanstalks and cacao plants and the night pack plants and stuff like that. Until someday you have like 800 plants of just all those just clumped into your garden. And every time they get hit by lightning and stuff and hit by meteors, you just make unbelievable lots of money without having to do anything. And at that point, why are you even playing? Like, I don't even know what we're doing anymore at that point. Because at that point, you have like hundreds of billions of dollars or shekels or whatever. But anyway, I just want to share this with you guys. That's the best way to make money in the mid to late game. And then after that, again, it's just the super plants and kind of repeating the same concept as much as possible. So hopefully, I helped y'all guys. Now you know how to make crazy money and grow a garden in Roblox.